Hey, Coach Greg here with Svelte Training, and today we'll be doing a balance and core focus workout. That's right, we're gonna be working on our stabilization, making sure we're having a strong foundation in our legs, our feet, ankles, while also making sure our core is nice and tight. So if that strikes your fancy, let's go ahead and do this. You will need a raised surface like a bench like I have, or a chair, stairs, whatever you have, as well as either a dumbbell, kettlebell, medicine ball, whatever you have that you can hold as a weight. So let's get started right now. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We are so glad to have you. I hope you stick around for a while. And if you are coming back, it is so good to see your lovely face once again. But if you haven't already, can you just click the subscribe button? It just means a lot to us. It allows us to continue to put out all these awesome workout videos for you guys. So it's a win-win. All right, so we're gonna be doing 3 sets. First set is gonna be me more explaining and demonstrating the exercises while you follow along, while the next 2 sets are gonna be more of a complete run through, less talking, more doing. And I think you're gonna like this one. It's a little different from most of the other workout and exercises that we do. This is more, again, focused on your balance as well as your core. So it should be a little different, should be fun, should be a little challenging, but hey, that's what we're here. Push ourselves so we can grow and continue to get better. So without further ado, let's jump right into our first exercise. All right, so we're gonna start off with a simple yet also possibly difficult exercise, which is balancing on one leg. I know you're like, Coach Greg, really? That's it? But here's the thing, we forget that our feet, our ankles, our calves, this is what your whole body has to rely on for support, right? So when you're walking, running, jumping, whatever it is, it's like if your ankles aren't strong, if your feet aren't strong, that's how you usually end up with injuries, like knee pains and stuff like that. So by doing something as simple as trying to balance on one foot really helps you stabilize and work on those little muscles that may not normally get worked out if you're sitting all day or doing other types of exercises. So we're gonna do 30 seconds. The goal being, you can either have a leg out to the side like so, you can have a leg up in front, bend your knee right behind you. We are really just trying to balance on each foot for 30 seconds. And what you'll notice is as you're balancing, what I recommend, like don't lock out your leg. You just bend your knee slightly. That way it gives your muscles the ability to like try to stabilize and correct themselves. And again, super simple, doesn't really need a long explanation, but if you find this difficult, balancing on one leg, then feel free to hold on to something, whatever. The goal is though, just get really used to being able to shift your weight and have all your weight be on one leg at a time. So we got 30 seconds, let's put that on the clock, and here we go. All right. What you'll also notice as you go along, again, I like to bend my knee slightly, just so that I can make sure that I'm able to pivot and move around if I need to. You also notice that your ankle or your foot will start doing like this as it tries to balance itself out. That's really good because again, your feet are the first contact that you have on the ground. So you wanna make sure that you are working from the bottom up, if that makes sense. All right, that's 30 seconds. Let's shake that leg out. Let's do another 30 seconds on the other side. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Balance, just like that. And again, being able to stabilize your whole body. You wouldn't think, but this also is actually working out your core as well. Because again, if you really focus on just tightening, that helps you. Because if you're over like this or all over, it's all over the place. But if you really focus on channeling, tightening this up, you'll find more focus and your feet will actually be able to balance or find your center of gravity essentially. So let's do 3, 2, 1, and drop. Again, something as simple as just balancing on one leg. Do that a couple times a week and you will see a lot of improvement with your mobility, flexibility, all that stuff. So all right, second exercise, we have incline plank shoulder taps. Now normally if you're doing a plank, it'll be either on the ground on your elbows or on your hands as so, but we are gonna be inclining it. We'll make it a little less, less gravity to fight against, but it's still just as challenging. You just wanna get yourself in a plank position. You want your hands like shoulder width apart. Also, if you're doing a bench, chair, whatever you have, Make sure you're just like spreading out your fingers as wide as they can. That just gives you more of a stable base. So you're just pushing away, and then your feet will be, your toes will be digging to the ground. Try to have a flat back. Try not to be all the way up here or all the way down here, just really flat. And all we're gonna be doing is focusing on alternating between one arm up, tapping the shoulder, one arm. This will help with, again, stabilization. Try not to rock too much back and forth, and really just tighten it from your core. So we're gonna do 30 seconds, and here we go. Just like that. Just try to stay as straight as you can. Now, if you need to, you can push all the weight on this arm in order to touch. If you need to do this, feel free. But the goal is to just get in this position where we're not moving at all. And I'm telling you, if you just tighten your core, you will be able to get to this very quickly. Just like that. Couple more seconds. We got 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Next, we have standing knee raises with a dumbbell. Now, knee raises normally not as difficult. I mean, they still really work your hip flexors and your core as well. So the goal is just to get in this position, tight core, bring those knees up. But by adding a weight to only one side of your body, that is immediately gonna throw off your center of gravity. It's gonna force your core and your legs to stabilize and try to compensate for the extra weight. So you can do as much weight that you feel comfortable with, but the goal is as you're going, it's gonna force, especially with one leg up, you have an extra weight, so it's trying to pull you off to the side, so it's gonna have to try to cinch to make sure you stay upright as possible. So we're gonna do 15 seconds. We're gonna switch arms halfway through. So 15 seconds, and then we will go from there. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. So just do normal knee raises as you go. But again, pretend it's not even there, but you're gonna notice your body's either gonna try to go off to the side and overcompensate for things, but just keep your core tight and raise those knees. All right, let's switch hands. Here we go. It's like a small, subtle difference, but honestly, it's those small, consistent movements or adjustments that can make all the world of difference for you. So try it out. Pump those knees. We got 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, last but not least, we have alternating side leg lifts. This, again, we're focusing on balance and our core. So with all of these, really focus on tightening your core. We're gonna want to bend your knees slightly. Again, not too much. We don't want them to be locked out. Sometimes when you're focusing on your balance, you try to like lock out your leg in order to, like catch yourself from falling. But if you just slightly leave it slight little bend, it gives you a little more flex and a little more room to adjust as you go about. So for these, same difference. You're just gonna wanna stand with knees slightly bent, and we're just gonna focus on raising one leg at a time to the other. Now, I would recommend, don't just like throw it up, because sometimes if you're like off balance, you're like, cool, I'm just gonna throw it up and just bring it back as fast as possible. No. Really focus on control and bring it up as high as you can and control it on its descent. That will really help you stabilize. Same thing on this side. You're basically also getting like an abductor and adductor workout as well. So it's a win-win. So here we go, 30 seconds, alternating side leg lifts. Here we go. Find your center of gravity, stabilize. Sometimes you put your hands in your hips, that helps. Try not to lean too far forward or too far back. Again, just tighten that core. I'm gonna keep saying it all day. There it is. Raise those legs. Just like that. Doing amazing. You should feel it, obviously right up in here, but also in your core as well. Let's do one more each side. And, ooh, I felt that one was good. All right, that was your first set. You now know what the exercises are, you know what to do, so we're gonna put it all together for this second set. Grab some water, because that's what I'm about to do. Take a deep breath. Make sure you find your space. If you want to go up in weight, feel free to do that. maybe you want to try a different surface to do your planks on, that is okay too. All right, here we go. We're gonna start off with the balancing of one leg. We got 30 seconds each side, and then we'll go through all the other exercises. So you know what to do. Here we go. Starting now. Other side. Incline plank shoulder taps. Right side leg lift. There you have it, that was your second set. I feel it all over. My core's on fire, my legs, right here as well. Ooh, that feels good. All right, so we already did 2 sets. Come on, we're already here, we're already sweaty, we're already tired. Let's just get that 3rd set in. Why not? Come on, let's do it. Don't even think about it. Let's jump right into it. We're gonna get right into balancing. Once again, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ready, other side. supine plank shoulder taps. All right, side leg lifts. There you have it. That was your balance and core focus workout. I hope you liked it. Again, a little different from what we normally do, but we are just trying new things. Let me know in the comments if you like this, you want to see more things like this. I'm your guy. I just want to make sure we are putting out good workouts for you guys that you actually want to do. If you haven't already, just click the notification bell. Stay on top of any new workouts dropping. I'm Coach Greg, and I will see you on the next one. Stay strong, my friend.